Today I have something special for you. So that hoarder house that I purchased over 6 months ago is finally renovated and ready to be sold. You know, we got a little bit delayed with permits, and bigger projects can always take longer than you're expecting. But hey, finally we have the opportunity to view the full before walkthrough as well as the full renovated after walkthrough. So you're definitely going to want to stay all the way to the end of this video and enjoy. Okay, so I just got to the property. Here you can see it behind me, or maybe you can't see it because it's completely covered in trees and shrubs and things like that. Actually, when I saw it on Google Images, I couldn't even tell it was a house because you can't, it just, on Google Images, on Google Street View, it just looks like it's completely covered just the same way it does now. So I was pretty happy when I found out it was a brick colonial traditional style of house. In this neighborhood in particular, these larger brick colonial type of houses sell pretty well. So I was much happier than if it had been like a rambler or split level or something like that. So behind me is actually a pretty large brick house, believe it or not. So let's go take a tour of it. So the neighbors have really nice large houses. So this is really just like the one eyesore of the neighborhood. Let me get a better view of this. So here's the property. I'm really gonna try to knock down as many trees as possible. I mean, I wanna keep some, people like trees, but the ones that are too close to the house, you know, a home inspector would have a field day with this house. You look at the windows, there's just stuff hanging out of the windows. And here's the front yard. The front yard, I guess, is not, it's pretty large. You know, you could put a fence up, have some dog or kids or someone running around. But anyways, here's the side of the house. So it's a very solid like brick structure. And as you can see, there's no central AC, so I need to put in central AC. Windows need to be replaced. So one thing I like about this house, it's got a huge driveway. So let me just, very long driveway. You could probably fit like 20 cars in here. And it's also got a 2-car garage. Now the garage is completely packed with stuff, as you can see. We're gonna start to see some hoarding type of stuff going on. It's just a wood pile, but I gotta call one of those car junk removal places. So here's just the backyard, and obviously there's just so much stuff. And there's stuff that's like built in, like these are just like structures that are permanent, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do with those. I mean, look at this. It's almost like half a oh, there's another cat that just walked over there. It's almost like half of a garage over here. And there's a storage bin. Just all types of junk. And here's the back of the house. You can see, like, you could tell it could be a really nice property, you know, once it's fixed up and cleaned out and everything. And we got stuff in here too. I can't even see inside this door, but this one is completely packed with stuff. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of money. And obviously we haven't even gone inside yet. Here's someone's like still feeding these cats. Hello? Anybody home? So I actually have 2 junk removal companies coming today to give me an estimate. I could get 3. I think 2 will probably get the job done. You always want to get multiple estimates, obviously. As you can see, this kitchen, it's got stainless steel appliances. So I might actually keep those. But everything else is pretty... Downstairs is where most of the junk is. They removed some of the stuff that was up here. So here's the dining room, I guess. And this property actually smells pretty bad. It doesn't smell bad like a dead animal bad, but it doesn't have a good smell to it. So I think once all this stuff gets out, once I open up some windows, do some painting, refinishing, it's gonna, we're gonna have to do something about the smell. So here is the living room, and this is actually pretty large. You got a fireplace. Let me go out here as well. This might be too hard. So you do have a little porch, which is gonna be nice for somebody. So let's go upstairs, and upstairs is actually not that bad as far as junk goes. It's the backyard again. And I'm just gonna refinish these wood floors. People kind of like some of these. Hey, people kind of like wood floors. So here's the bathroom. Bathroom's not too bad. Probably just gonna touch it up a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna be a full renovation. I think this is gonna be more of like a get it up to nice livable condition. So here is one room. You can see the radiator heat. So we'll probably keep the radiator heat. Probably have to replace the heating system, but we'll keep the radiators. Here's another room. This room's a good size, actually. So here's the third room. So there's 3 bedrooms right here. 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. And then what's cool about this property, especially because it's right next to a university, College Park. Here we go. And yeah, what's cool about this is that this is tall. You could actually have almost 2 bedrooms up here. I mean, this is big enough to be 1 bedroom, and then maybe you could use this as a closet, or maybe even 2nd bedroom. I mean, if you're feeling pretty ambitious. I'm probably just gonna, obviously get everything out, make sure everything is good as far as the condition goes, and then leave that up to the person that purchases it eventually, what they want to do with it. Just one more look. All right. Okay, you got a knife there. Here's the backyard again. Yeah, I might have to keep that structure. I don't know. I guess I could just like jackhammer it, but so let's go to the basement. And so the basement's pretty bad. Brought my trusty flashlight, which might double as a weapon if needed. Just in case anyone's down there. I don't think anyone's down there, so let's go. Hello? Anyone down here? Hopefully not. I have a flashlight with me. It's very intimidating, I know. So that's the exit door right there. It's completely boarded up. And this basement, what's actually good about this basement, it has tall ceilings. So I can actually walk around a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time down here. There's the washer dryer right there. And there's actually a full bathroom in here. So you can kind of see there is a full bath. So that's good. So here's one room. And again, this doesn't have an exit. However, someone could probably just still use it as a bedroom. So it's big enough to be a bedroom. I mean, you could use it. They've obviously used it as storage or who knows what. So I wish I knew what, valuable things look like. I mean, there's probably, of all this crap in here, it's got to be something valuable. So here's another bedroom, and this actually, it's kind of like split. So I might actually just knock this wall down, open up this bedroom a bit. There's the electrical panel, closet. And this window's a little bit too small, so might do more of an egress window. Or we might just keep it the same and just not really call it a bedroom, because it already has 3 traditional bedrooms, so we can kind of let the future buyer decide. Back here is like almost like a little kitchen. So I don't know even what I'm gonna do back here because we already have washer, dryer over here. Man, this house is kind of nasty. This house has so much potential though because it's so big, has so many rooms. Here's the kitchen. I love that they have these stainless steel appliances, and then the rest of the house is like completely in need of repairs. So I'm gonna come to the exterior, and I'm just gonna tell you kind of what I'm gonna do with the property. So this property obviously needs a lot of work. The very first thing I'm gonna do is just trash out everything. It's gonna look, and there's like a helicopter flying above me right now. It's gonna look a lot different once the property just has all the junk removed. Even once like the landscaping is done, I think it's gonna look a lot different. So let me flip the camera around so you can see the property from the front again. I mean, it's a really, I think it can be a really nice property. I might get rid of that sunroof, whatever you call that. I always forget the name of those things because those are notorious for leaking, and that roof looks like it might be older. So we're probably gonna do something with that. So we're gonna do junk removal, then probably get some landscaping in here, and then I'm going to, you know, the big projects I think are going to be the kitchen. The roof needs some work, floors. I don't know if I'm going to fully renovate the bathrooms, but I'm definitely going to touch up the bathrooms. You know, I'm going to make it a nice, livable, updated. I don't know if it's going to be full gut renovation, but it's going to be one of the nicer properties in the neighborhood. And one of the best things I like to do when it comes to doing work on properties is just to see what the highest comp sold for, and look at the pictures and get ideas from similar properties in the same neighborhood that have already sold for a premium price, and then get the best, like cherry pick the best 2 or 3 ideas from that and then put it into your project. What's going on, everybody? So I'm gonna be giving you a tour of the property I just finally completely renovated. So this used to be a hoarder house. I did a complete massive 6-figure renovation on this, and I think it looks amazing now. We're getting pictures done in a few days, then we're going to list it. And whoever buys this property, they're purchasing the property. It's about 2 blocks away from the metro. There's a Whole Foods within about a mile away. University of Maryland College Park campus is, you know, walking distance from here. And there's also a $150 million development going on about 5 or 6 blocks down the street from me. So in terms of potential appreciation, this property literally checks all the boxes. I mean, metro, Whole Foods, $100 million developments, big name campus. And there's actually a park, like a massive, like scenic park, just, you know, a couple blocks from here. And the thing is, with all this going on, this neighborhood is still very scenic and almost quiet. I mean, if you go like 5 blocks down there, you know, you get Frat Row and everything. But I'll show you the street real quick, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's the street, and I know I mentioned all this development, but it's actually on a very quiet type of street. I mean, it's lots of trees. And this neighborhood is actually known as being fairly quiet and just great place for a lot of things. I mean, you're so convenient. So let's start with this. If you see the video of me purchasing a hoarder house, there was trees. I don't exactly remember where the trees were, but there was a lot of trees in this front yard. And so we removed the trees, we put in new grass, we redid the driveway, and on the outside we redid the roof. We did new windows, we repainted the shutters, and we painted the door red. We also did the paint on the sidewalk. So let me know what you think about that. I probably should have just done it all the same color, but I think it looks pretty good. All right. So here we are in the finished living room, and we have it staged. And anytime you're renovating a property, you always want to stage it because it looks better. a vacant property just looks cold and uninviting and small. So we have staging furniture in here. I'll show you the entire living room. And the fireplace we painted, and I had a chimney sweep, and then we had to reline the chimney, which was about $3,000. So in an older house, you're probably gonna have to reline the chimney, and that usually costs about 3,000 bucks. So here is the living room. And as you can see, we redid the drywall, new lights. The floors are actually original floors. So what we did, they were just about salvageable. Usually what I like to do with renovated properties is do a lighter floor. But for this, for the budget, it just made more sense for us to stain it a darker color. So, you know, let me know what you think about dark versus light floors. I prefer light. I mean, everyone prefers light, but you know, dark can look good too when you have the nice contrast. So here is the kitchen. And we kept the same layout in the kitchen. We just did new cabinets, new backsplash, new appliances. So I think the kitchen came out pretty well, and then it goes out to the back. I'll just show you. We'll go into the backyard in a second here, but just to get an idea, there's a 2-car garage, large yard, and it's fairly private as well. So it's really cool property. But let's take a look down in the basement. And the basement, I think, is going to be one of the big selling points for this property because you're really close to the campus. So we created 2 bedrooms down here. Actually, there were kind of 2 bedrooms already, but we just made egress windows. And my contractor, he still has to finish one thing up over there. That's why you see that. So my stager actually thought this could kind of be a living room right here. I was never really planning on that, but maybe you could put a TV there and kind of hang out just right here. I don't know. But here's the first bedroom. A little bit small, but it, you know, you have the egress. We installed those. Those cost about $6,000 per egress window. So we had 2 of those done. We pulled permits, everything. And then we got new laundry. And then here's the larger bedroom. So you have the egress window, gets pretty good light. And we have closets in both bedrooms. So it came out really well. Let me just give you, I'll show you the bathroom. The one thing about this house, we tried to, let me show you the laundry real quick. We tried to get a third or like a half bathroom. There's only 2 full bathrooms. So that was the one downside. A nice tile work here. We were going for 2.5 or 3. There's me. So bathroom came out nice. We have the sump pump over in that room. And we actually have a waterproofing system around the house. So that is going to, and waterproofing systems have a lifetime warranty. So that's something that is going to be helpful for the new homeowner. They won't have to worry about that type of stuff. Let's go upstairs. Well, what I was saying about the basement, so the 2 bedrooms, you could, you know, if someone wanted to eventually rent those out to college kids or whoever it may be, since you're close to a campus, with the egress windows, it could be a really good selling point. So here is the porch, and there was like a bee out here, so I need to be careful. I don't like bees. We painted the top of the ceiling. I think it's called Haint Blue. And if you look in a lot of southern porches, southern style homes, they have that light blue, and it's really nice. I think it came out well. So kind of like a sunroom. We're actually thinking of putting an extra bathroom here, but I think it just makes more sense to have the sunroom. Put plants out here. You could put a couch out there. Lots of different things. So let's go upstairs. So we have 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3. And then we have an attic as well, which is really cool. I'll show you that. And then here's the bathroom. We went with like a white subway tile, which is fairly popular, and gray floor tiles. Nice light, vanity. So we didn't go like over the top $10 million house, but we definitely got upgraded materials. And as you can see, the staging here, this is the master. So there's only 1 bathroom on this level, which some buyers might have an issue with, some might not. We will find out. It's about to be listed. And the closet, you know, hey, by DC standards, that's a decent closet. So here we are. I'll show you the other 2 rooms. And the other 2 rooms, so there's 3 bedrooms on this level. They're legitimate sized bedrooms. You know, people might use them as an office, they might use them as a bedroom, but this one's definitely a good size. You have the closet there. And then this room, my stager set up as an office. So we did new fan, kind of we got a modern fan light there. The office setup going on. And I think the biggest selling point of this entire house, I mean, the basement I think is gonna help a lot, but this attic, did new carpet, is really cool and it's really large. And it's not even that hot because we have a dual zone AC system, so stager put the bed right there, I don't know. So anyways, here's the attic. Really good size. I can walk around, you know, probably 6.5, 7 foot ceilings, maybe 7.5. Have a closet right here. And then we have a second room, which could be an office, could be a bedroom. I mean, you could almost have like 2 bedrooms up here. I think it'd probably be better as 1, but there's a lot of space up here, a lot of potential. So I'm gonna go downstairs now and show you the outside, because in addition to all the bedrooms we have in here, I think one of the best selling points is actually the backyard. So let's go take a look at that. And here's just another look at the living room. I think the living room came out really nice. You know, nowadays people don't want 10,000 square foot McMansions. This house is not massive, but it has, you know, it has all the essentials. It has everything you need. All right, so we are going out to the back. We'll take a look at the garage too. So let me just show you the driveway. So that was, we sealed the driveway, so it looks much better. You can see the egress windows. And here's the backyard. Between the backyard and the 2-car garage, I think that's gonna help it sell quite, you know, hopefully quickly. Like I said, you never know, but. So it offers a lot of privacy. I mean, look around, it's just trees. You know, if you go, like I said, like 5 or 6 blocks down there, you'll, you know, it's closer to the campus, but, you know, if you had a dog or just want to have a nice flat yard, I mean, this place is perfect. So let me just show you a quick, let me give you a quick tour of the garage. I got to get the opener for the garage. It's in the kitchen. And you know myself, I'm not much of a garage person. As you can see, I have a Prius. And if you have a Prius, comment below and tell me how much you love that car. But no, seriously, a lot of people do love garages. It just offers privacy. You don't even have to use them for cars. You can use them for working on projects. And here you can see the dual HVAC. So we have one system for the bottom 2 levels and then one system for the top 2 levels. All right, opening the garage up. And my contractors still have to move a couple things out. They were actually here about 30 minutes ago, so just missed them. But this is a big garage. And they built these stairs. It cost quite a bit. It cost almost $5,000 to paint this garage. We got rid of some crummy drywall. We did new windows. We did new doors. And up here, we just left it for the future potential buyer. Wow, it's like 500 degrees right now. So somebody could use this as storage. Somebody potentially could upgrade this into something, but as of right now, we're just leaving it unfinished. You know, this garage is big enough, right? So that's the property tour for you. And let me know what you think of the renovation. Let me know if you would have done something different, just what your thoughts are. And actually, if you can guess the price of the renovation for this property, and I went way over my budget. If you can guess the price of the renovation, I will Venmo you $50. So definitely comment below, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.